This is the OTB Network.
They're off in the Elkwood Stakes. Sunshine Rambler, My Enticement flashes speed and goes for the lead. Successful Mission from the rail, Successful Mission. Sunshine Rambler right there on the outside second, My Enticement third. Hockley Range is up 3 wide from fourth, and tight quarters Cornet of a Baron. As they round the first turn, that's Get Serious rather, searching for racing room between horses with Schoolyard Dreams. Then it's a break of 2 to Cornet of a Baron. Another 2 to Secret Getaway, and Not Abroad at the back of the pack at 10 lengths from the lead. Off a quarter of 23 and 1, it's Successful Mission and Chucky Lopez aboard, paving the way here. Sunshine Rambler on the outside second, it's Hockley third. Schoolyard Dreams just 2.5 lengths from the lead. Another 3 lengths to My Enticement fifth, a half mile to run. On the outside, Secret Getaway is trying to gain from sixth. Then it's Get Serious with some work to do here as they race the far turn. And then on the inside and moving up quickly is Cornet of a Baron. And the trailer is Not Abroad. The half was 46. They're midway on the final turn. Approaching the quarter pole, it's still Successful Mission, trying to go all the way. Hockley in hot pursuit from second. Schoolyard Dreams is all out third. Sunshine Rambler on the inside drops back fourth. 3/4, 110 and 1. They're in the stretch run of the Elkwood Stakes. Successful Mission has blown it wide open with Chucky Lopez aboard. It's all Successful Mission running up the score here. Successful Mission indeed scores by a decisive 8 lengths over Hockley. And then it was Not Abroad up for third, and Schoolyard Dreams was fourth.
They're racing in the Spendebuck. And a good start for Uncle Otto. Rush Now to the outside is on the pace early. Then it's East Cars, Son of Posse, and Line Change to the outside, and Malibu Glow is last. It's going to be Rush Now to take the lead. Rush Now crosses over and clears from that far outside post, leads it by 2.5. Uncle Otto second, East Car third to the inside. They're followed by Line Change and Son of Posse, and the trailer is Malibu Glow as they race to the backstretch and through a quarter of 23 and 4/5 seconds. And Rush Now is the leader. On top by 2 lengths. Uncle Otto and East Car head and head, second and third. Then it's Line Change in fourth, 4 lengths off this front runner. Then Son of Posse to the inside. Malibu Glow continues to race in the back and is 8 lengths behind with a half mile to go. That half mile went in 47 and 2/5 seconds for Rush Now, who heads into the far turn, clear by almost 2. East Car and Uncle Otto right behind. 3.5 back to Line Change and Son of Posse, both being ridden to keep up. Nothing yet from Malibu Glow. Rush Now continues to lead, approaching the quarter pole. A 2-length advantage on Uncle Otto, who's hanging in there, running a good one in second. East Car third, 3/4 in 111 and 1. They're into the stretch. Rush Now comes to the 8th pole, 2 lengths in front. Uncle Otto continues to fight hard in second, and into third is Malibu Glow, but work to do for him as Rush Now runs away from Uncle Otto and the rest of his competition. Rush Now, an easy winner of the Spendebuck. Uncle Otto was second, Malibu Glow third, and then Line Change.
off in the Marine Stakes. Bow Bell Reef to take the early lead. Silver Leo comes on toward the inside along with O Canada. Cafe Electric gathered back at the rail, as is Queen's Plate. Kitten and Walker's Landing trails these 3-year-olds into the first turn. Silver Leo on the inside, and on the outside, Bow Bell Reef. Bow Bell Reef leads it by a half a length. Silver Leo is in a second position. O Canada close to the pace in third, and it's a slow pace, 24-3 for the opening quarter. Cafe Electric is back in fourth. Then Queen's Plate Kitten. Walker's Landing is sent to 3 wide now by Patrick Husbands for the run along the backstretch. A tight group of 3-year-olds. The favorite Queen's Plate Kitten has been shuffled to 6th, just 3.5 lengths off the lead though. Continuing to bandy for the lead. Silver Leo inside and Bow Bell Reef outside. 49-3 for the opening half mile. Walker's Landing has improved to third. O Canada is a tight fourth. Down to the inside, Cafe Electric, then Queen's Plate Kitten, who angles outside with just under 3 furlongs to go. Midpoint of the turn, Silver Leo, Walker's Landing joins Silver Leo at the quarter pole, and all of a sudden Queen's Plate Kitten is on them in a blink of an eye, and it's Queen's Plate Kitten up on the outside of Walker's Landing to take the lead. Queen's Plate Kitten widens now to a length. Walker's Landing back in second. O Canada is rallying on the far outside. Queen's Plate Kitten pulling away now. Queen's Plate Kitten, 36 days away from the gallop for the Guineas, wins the Marine. Walker's Landing held for second, and O Canada was third.
They're off, racing in the Hanshin Cup. Country Flavor broke well. Pacific Ocean going out toward the front. Hare's Havelock up the near side. Cool Bullet at the approach to the main track now. It's Cool Bullet vying for this lead. Cool Bullet pointing north, and Havelock sits just off these joint leaders. On the outside, Poljan is fourth onto the main track. James Gramman working for Hops fifth and coming up the near side. Pacific Ocean is next. Defending champion Country Flavor. Then we come back to Quite a Handful and the filly Akhmatova racing a joint last. The opening quarter was robust on the straightaway, 22 2/5 seconds as they head to the half-mile pole in the Hanshin Cup. Cool Bullet intertwined with Pointing North, and Poljan just off the speed. Working for Hops is a well-placed fourth. Pink cap, white sleeves of Working for Hops, well spotted as they enter the far turn in back of a half mile in 45 2/5 seconds. At the inside is Pacific Ocean. Outside of Pacific Ocean, Havelock. Now 3 furlongs on the winning line. Then Country Flavor. Quite a Handful being ridden. And Akhmatova as they come toward the quarter pole. Cool Bullet pointing north, joined by Working for Hops. Poljan 4 wide off the turn. Havelock 5 wide. Then Country Flavor. Akhmatova and Quite a Handful. They're into the stretch of the Hanshin Cup, and here comes Working for Hops. Working for Hops strikes the top. Havelock is staying on. Pacific Ocean up the inside in deep stretch. Working for Hops. Working for Hops in the Hanshin Cup. Working for Hops wins by 3.5 lengths. Pacific Ocean got second on the line. Havelock finished third. Country Flavor fourth. Pointing for North fifth, and dueled throughout.
They're off. American Story is quickest early. Church Camp and She's Cheeky alongside. Tanda's at the rail, and Tanda's on the move from the inside to challenge for the front. Washington Bridge and St. Trinian's are next in. The early trailer is Ultra Blend. To the backstretch, and now Tanda going to take back and sit third. So American Story and She's Cheeky are 1-2. American Story now 3/4 of a length. She's Cheeky took back right into the face of Tanda, who had to slam on the brakes. Tanda ran up on the heels of long shot She's Cheeky, and it cost her at least 2 lengths. So sorting out up the backstretch, and American Story is the leader. She's Cheeky now settled down in second. She's 1.5 lengths from the front. Church Camp just outside of her. St. Trinian's and Tanda are together now 4th and 5th, and about 4 from the front. Ultra Blend is going to stay at the rail. She's got 5 lengths to make up, and Washington Bridge is the trailer. 1/2 mile left to run in the 60th Milady Handicap. American Story trying to go it all the way. American Story 3 furlongs from the money and 3/4 of a length in front of long shot She's Cheeky in second. Church Camp is 3 deep in third. Ultra Blend, the California bred, is moving nicely at the rail. Gonna need room, but she's within 2 of the lead. St. Trinian's also has 2 lengths to make up. Tanda backs out 3.5 from the lead, and the trailer is Washington Bridge wide open top of the stretch. She's Cheeky, American Story, a seam for Ultra Blend. St. Trinian's is in the center. She's got a chance. To the outside in Washington Bridge, Church Camp took up sharply, and St. Trinian's and Ultra Blend kick on. St. Trinian's is a neck in front. Ultra Blend from the inside got a chance. St. Trinian's, Ultra Blend, She's Cheeky took up. St. Trinian's wins. She beat Ultra Blend by a length. It's close for third. American Story, a troubled She's Cheeky, and Washington Bridge. They're off. Perfect start. Advantage Player is hard sent early and makes the lead quickly. Mayday Rose and Big Tiz away second and third. Warren's Flyer and Pedal to the Metal are 4th and 5th, and the early trailer is Hout Bay. Up the backstretch in the 49th Railbird Stakes, and Advantage Player wanted the lead, and she's got it. 1.5 lengths to Big Tiz, who tracks from second. Mayday Rose is third in the red and white. She's about 1 3/4 lengths, maybe 2 from the lead. At the rail, Pedal to the Metal just outside of her. Warren's Flyer, they've got 3.5 to come. Hout Bay at the back of the pack, 5 lengths behind Advantage Player as they leave the backstretch. Advantage Player a closer, Big Tiz in second. Advantage Player leads 3/4 of a length. Big Tiz is second, the same margin. Mayday Rose in striking position for Rosario. She's within 1 length of the lead now, and there goes Mayday Rose 3 deep. Meanwhile, Pedal to the Metal is just in behind that threesome. Joe Talamo has not asked her to go yet, and only 2 from the front. Top of the stretch, everything changes, and Mayday Rose takes the lead. Mayday Rose is in front of Big Tiz. Pedal to the Metal now under the whip, not responding yet, and Mayday Rose is clear. Mayday Rose sprints for the wire now, 3.5 in front. Big Tiz left in second, Pedal to the Metal third. Mayday Rose. The 49th Railbird Stakes went to Mayday Rose. She won by 3 3/4, 4 wins, Joel Rosario. Big Tiz was second, Pedal to the Metal finished third.
And they're off in the Chuvy Handicap. Absent Minded is going for the lead, and Awesome Maria is right there. On the outside is Spa City Princess. A gap of 2. Happy Week races in 4th, and it's 4 lengths. Our Betty Grable, the early trailer, in 5th. They move up the backstretch. Absent Minded leads now by a length over Awesome Maria. It's a break of 2. Happy Week, Spa City Princess right together, 3rd and 4th, another 3 to our Betty Grable, who's 5th, about 7 lengths from the lead. The opening quarter in 23 and 3/5 seconds. Absent Minded showing the way here, leading by 3/4 of a length over the odds-on favorite and the high weight Awesome Maria. Happy Week down at the rail in 3rd by a head. Then it's Long Shot Spa City Princess. Our Betty Grable remains the trailer as they move around the far turn. The half was run in 47 and 1/5 seconds. Absent Minded by a neck. Awesome Maria on the outside. A gap of 2. Spa City Princess and Happy Week. And our Betty Grable is now just 3 lengths from the lead as they come for the head of the stretch. It's Awesome Maria on the outside of Absent Minded. 3/4 went in 1, 11 and 2. Absent Minded and Awesome Maria, and there's nothing between them as they pass the 8th pole. Absent Minded at the rail. Awesome Maria on the outside. Now a 16th out. Absent Minded. Awesome Maria. They're putting on quite a show in the Chuvie. They come down for the line. It's a photo finish. Awesome Maria or Absent Minded. Noses apart on the line. And they're off. Long Hunter broke well from the far outside. Shankopotamus has moved up now, and Shankopotamus has the lead. Preaching to the Devil is racing in 2nd. Parent's Honor in between horses in 3rd. Punster on the outside is in 4th. Batter Up down on the inside in 5th. After that good start, Long Hunter now back running in 6th. And Fastest Magician trails in 7th. They race up the backstretch on the Widener turf. And it is Shankopotamus with the lead, little more than a length over Preaching to the Devil. The quarter went in 24 seconds. Now they head into the turn. Shankopotamus by a half length. Preaching to the Devil is in 2nd, with Punster on the outside in 3rd, and Batter Up down at the rail in 4th. And then it's the trio of Long Hunter, Fastest Magician, and Parent's Honor. Half mile in 48 and 1. Shankopotamus and Preaching to the Devil. They are heads apart for the lead. Punsters on the outside of Batter Up. Then it's Long Hunter in 5th. Fastest Magician's going to need some racing room in the stretch now. It's Preaching to the Devil. On the inside, Fastest Magician has found some room and is coming on through. And Long Hunter is gaining ground on the outside. Batter Up now in 3rd. Fastest Magician. Long Hunter on the outside. Fastest Magician with the lead. Long Hunter 2nd. Fastest Magician at a big price pulls off the upset. Long Hunter was 2nd. Batter Up in 3rd and Preaching to the Devil 4th. And they're off. A sharp start for Grand Rapport. Wishful Tomcat now moves up. It's Grand Rapport and Wishful Tomcat heads apart for the early lead. Bold Hawk is down at the rail, Boisterous on the outside. Then Kindergarten Kid racing in 5th, and Grassy is the early trailer in 6th. They move for the clubhouse turn. Wishful Tomcat is in front. It's Wishful Tomcat by 2 lengths now over Grand Rapport in 2nd. Boisterous on the outside in 3rd. The quarter went in 26 and 2/5 seconds over the yielding inner turf. Approaching the backstretch, Wishful Tomcat leads by a length over Grand Rapport. Boisterous on the outside in 3rd. A gap of 3. Kindergarten Kid and Bold Hawk heads apart. The Grassy remains in 6th. They head up the backstretch. Long shot, Wishful Tomcat leads here by a half length. Grand Rapport is in between horses, with Boisterous right there in third. 2.5 lengths, and Kindergarten Kid is in fourth. Bold Hawk down at the rail. Grassy still at the back. The half mile went in 52 4/5 seconds. Wishful Tomcat 3/4 of a length over Grand Rapport. Boisterous remains in third, then Bold Hawk, Kindergarten Kid, and Grassy. Positions are unchanged as the field moves around the far turn. 3/4 up in 1:18 1. Wishful Tomcat by ahead. Here's Grand Rapport now to move right alongside, and Boisterous is on the outside, so make it 3 across. Grand Rapport, Boisterous, Wishful Tomcat down at the rail. Then it's Kindergarten Kid, Bold Hawk. Far outside, it's Grassy. Boisterous. On the far outside, it's Grassy. And in between those two, Kindergarten Kid. Towards the rail, Grand Rapport, Bold Hawk. It's Boisterous with the lead. Grassy, one last try on the outside. Boisterous, Grassy, Boisterous won it. Grassy second. Kindergarten Kid was third.
And they're off in the Miss Preakness Pink Warrior. Our Holiday Moon Dabbler is also right there with Strike the Moon showing early speed, and there's that speed from Final Maces up to grab a narrow lead. Bold Affairs of the inside. Spring Jump is next, then Grand Kisses, and Sweet Susan is last at about 8 lengths off the pace as they push on for the far turn. About a half mile left to go. Final Maces a neck in front from Our Holiday Mood and Bold Affair in third, and Dabbler and Strike the Moon in between horses about mid-pack. Grand Kisses and Spring Jump, and last is Sweet Susan after a sparkling 23 flat opening quarter, so they are midway on the turn. Final Mesa still there, pressed by Our Holiday Mood. Dabbler is there. In the outside is Grand Kisses running a big one, Extreme outside at the top of the stretch, the half in 46 seconds flat. Final Mesa getting plenty of pressure from Our Holiday Mood, who pushes by, and here's Bold Affair up the inside with a bold run too, and Grand Kisses trying to sustain out in the center of the racetrack, followed by Dabbler, then Strike the Moon is 16th out. Our Holiday Moon is the leader from Final Mesa, and the late surge Strike the Moon. Our Holiday Moon, Strike the Moon, Bold Affair, and Final Mesa. Straighten. In the rough, in the black-eyed Susan. Hot Summer right to the front. Wyomia right up there too. Julian Leparoux puts Wyomia right near Hot Summer early. And Buster's Ready joins them 3 deep on this track. And it's Royal Delta next, and Love the Way You Are is well back, lagging along a dozen lengths off the early pace up front as they move into the first turn. Hot Summer and Ramon Dominguez, a half length in front, tracked by Wyoming is second. Buster's Ready is third. It's 2.5 more, and Royal Delta settled into a steady beat from fourth. And it's about 10 lengths back, and Love the Way You Are still last. 23-1, the opening quarter out there. So Hot Summer doing it well, and Lively Fractions leads at a half length. From Wyoming, a second a half length. Buster's Ready races third. 2 more lengths. Royal Delta continues to glide along in the 4th spot. It's still double digits back, and Love the Way You Are trails 46-1 was the half mile. The Hot Summer and Ramon Dominguez with a half mile left to go. From Wyoming in second, it's Hot Summer and Eck in front. Wyoming are ridden along now to stay pace to the outside. In third is Buster's Ready, and here's Royal Delta, who's looming and starting to run on the inside. Royal Delta's got run, and an inside opportunity as Royal Delta comes right on through at the top of the stretch after 6 furlongs in 1:10 a quarter to go at Pimlico. And Royal Delta's let loose by Liscano and has grabbed the lead from Hot Summer. Buster's Ready is driven along in third. A furlong and a half left to go, and it's Royal Delta shifting over to the fence with a 2-length advantage. Shoulder to shoulder, Buster's Ready second with Hot Summer there third. Now one more try from Buster's Ready, who's ready to try to grab Royal Delta, but Royal Delta is digging hard for the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes victory with Jose Liscano to win by 2 from Buster's Ready and Hot Summer third and Love the Way You Are. And Wyoming. And the rough. 3 times the wonder and Don't Get Suspicious gunning out for the advantage from Susanna, then Colony Club and Rose Catherine. They're followed up by Supreme about 5 lengths off the duel up ahead. What She Said and See When are the 2 in the back. Only 7 lengths to the front. Heading into the turn and 3 times the wonder down to the inside narrowly, but Don't Get Suspicious right there dueling with her. And it's Susanna in third. Colony Club is poised for a run down to the inside, and so is Rose Catherine, who's 3 deep at the top of the stretch, racing 5th and 4 off the lead. They make the turn for home. 3 times the wonder, Don't Get Suspicious. Colony Club taking that inside track. Susanna's out in the middle of the track along with Rose Catherine, who now kicks it in. The middle is Rose Catherine. Susanna's come with the lead. Susanna 1 furlong left to go. And here's Supreme. Supreme rolling on the outside. Time is ticking away. Supreme's going to try to make it close. Susanna, Julian Pimentel, and they're holding the win by a neck. From Supreme solid second, and Rose Catherine, What She Said, fourth. Lined up. Off in the ALLAIRE DUPONT DISTAFF. Decelerator, Lily Couture's Life at 10 is right there early. Peyton d'Oro, followed by Super Espresso, and Checkpoint is last of the first turn, where Decelerator is just to the outside of Lily Couture's, hooking up right together. Life at 10, targeting the leaders from third, just a length and a half off them, and Peyton d'Oro up close down inside in fourth. Another 4, Super Espresso, 3 more lengths, and late running Checkpoint is last in some 8 lengths off a 23-second opening quarter. Lively pace, Lily Couture's ahead in front from Decelerator second, and Life at 10. John Velasquez has that one aimed to the outside there, targeting the leaders a length and a half from the front. Peyton d'Oro is next. Super Espresso still got 6 to make up, and about a dozen or more back off that lead is Checkpoint, and Checkpoint lingering about a dozen from the front. A half in 46 seconds flat for Lily Couture's, pressed every step of the way by Decelerator, who accelerates on the outside. Decelerator ahead in front. Life at 10, cruising up well 3 wide. Peyton d'Oro is next. Super Espresso's live too. 5 from the front, and Super Espresso taking aim on the far outside. Checkpoint plenty to do. They're at the top of the stretch, a quarter to go at Pimlico, where Decelerator is tackled by Life at 10. At the fences, Peyton d'Oro and Gabriel Saez just rolled right on through. Peyton d'Oro's in front with Super Espresso on the outside. Life at 10 is battling, is back in third, a furlong left to go. Super Espresso drifting is Peyton d'Oro. Shifting out, Peyton d'Oro may have brushed with Super Espresso, but you can't stop the momentum of Super Espresso to win the ALLAIRE DUPONT DISTAFF from Peyton d'Oro and Life at 10 and Checkpoint. And they're off. A bit of a bobble for Ghost is clear at the start. Road Ready, Vengeful Wildcat showing early speed, and Escort right there to their inside, and Philippe is also up close with pace, and Chip Shot with room at the rail to prompt through too. Wicked Thunder, No Easy Answer, and Well Outrun as Ghost is clear in the early stages. Pushing past the 4.5, Chip Shot, Mike Smith on the inside leading a neck from Escort second, Vengeful Wildcat, Road Ready, Philippe rolls up on the far outside. Wicked Thunder, No Easy Answer, and it's double digits back to Ghost is clear, who's last after 23-2 opening quarter, so they're coming to the midway point on the turn. Chip Shot is there from Vengeful Wildcat by a half length. Road Ready in between horses. Philippe on the far outside. Then Escort is about 4 from the front. Wicked Thunder, No Easy Answer, and Ghost is clear. 46-1 was the half. Into the stretch, and it's Vengeful Wildcat leading the way from Chip Shot. Then Road Ready in third. Middle of the track is Philippe. Down to the final furlong. Oh, Chip Shot is digging hard. Vengeful Wildcat's got a narrow lead, though. Vengeful Wildcat, Chip Shot, game as they come. Vengeful Wildcat to win it by a head. From Chip Shot second, Road Ready, and No Easy Answer. And they're off. Joe's Blazing Aaron showing that speed from the outside with Humble and Hungry. That's the top pair early. And here is Baltimore, who settles in third. Broad Rule is fourth, Chinglish fifth. Little Bit of Fun taken back sixth. And Distorted Appeal. And back to Stormy the Cat, and Master Dunker is last at about 13 lengths off of Joe's Blazing Aaron, who sets the tempo into the first turn from Humble and Hungry. And a tugging and eager Baltimore is in third. Broad Rule, then Chinglish, another length and a half. Little Bit of Fun is next. Then Stormy the Cat and Distorted Appeal another 2 lengths back, and Master Dunker is last, still about 13 lengths off of a 24-4 opening quarter, so it's an easy go up front for Joe's Blazing Aaron. And Julian Leperoux from Humble and Hungry racing in the second spot, then Baltimore and Chinglish is in fourth. Broad Rule is fifth, and Stormy the Cat is next. Then a Little Bit of Fun second last is Distorted Appeal, and Master Dunker 49-3 was the half mile as they move into the far turn. And now Humble and Hungry's coming to put that pressure on Joe's Blazing Aaron. Baltimore is trying to stay with him but can't quite. A Little Bit of Fun on the outside, inside run for Chinglish. Master Dunker still well back as last. Top of the stretch, and it's Humble and Hungry. Joe's Blazing Aaron to the inside. Little Bit of Fun trying to pick them up deep in the center of the course, and Chinglish is right there fourth. 4 chances, 1 furlong out. Humble and Hungry digging down. Chinglish has the kick, and big kick indeed. Chinglish, 8-1 Chinglish, and John Velasquez. Chinglish to win from Humble and Hungry, and a Little Bit of Fun late run Master Dunker, who may be up third. It's very tight for the third spot. And they're off. Immortalize in China. Ventana flashing out of there too, and DeLong Road on the inside with speed. 4 of them sorting out early on. They're going very quickly here. Got to Pardo's on the far outside. Safety Check is next. Then Nathan's HQ, who's 7 lengths off that pace up ahead, and Mike CJ. Heritage Hall is last a long way. Got to close about 17 lengths. 22-4. They're really ripping right along, and Ventana's on the outside at DeLong Road, and Immortalize is in third. Here's China fourth. Nathan Nathan's HQ safety checking. Got a Pardo and my cuz CJ still 9 lengths in the front. A long ways back to Heritage Hall. A quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Ventana the leader. Ventana turns for home with the lead. Immortalize attacks again to the outside. DeLong Road is under pressure to stay on. Here comes China, who's closing on. Safety check is battling between horses, but not quite enough for that one. Then Nathan's HQ, and on the outside now. It is on the outside, battling Immortalize, but a comeback from Ventana. Look at the class of Ventana. Ventana's digging hard. Ventana wins in 109 and 4. Immortalize, and China was close to third with Nathan's HQ. Off and running in the Gallarat. My Sweet Nana, this long shot of the inside to the lead from Baltimore Belle, and no explaining. And Desert Sage is taken back there and taking a good firm hold of, and Joe Harmony racing down to the inside. Theta Smile. Here is Shared Account, who's second to last in the opening furlong here toward the first turn run. And last is Dinah Walsh as they move into the first turn. Dictating terms is My Sweet Nana at a big price out there with a 3-length lead from Baltimore Belle and no explaining. Another 2, Joe Harmony and Desert Sage are side by side. Shared Account is biding time, third last position, and back second last is Theta's Smile, and Dinah Walsh is last of the strung out field, 13 to 14 lengths first to last. A 24-1 opening quarter for My Sweet Nana, who leads the way with a 2-length advantage from Baltimore Belle and no explaining. Desert Sage is fourth, still 7 to make up past the half-mile pole. Joe Harmony, Shared Account, and Theta's Smile, and Dinah Walsh last 49, and 1 was the half mile. My Sweet Nana, Baltimore Belle now trying to gain ground and put pressure on the outside. No explaining, and here is Desert Sage just galloping along as Shared Account follows her on the outside, and Shared Account tries to quicken up 3 deep on the course at the top of the stretch. In the meantime, saving ground there, Dinah Walsh, and Dinah Walsh is also into contention on the inside. My Sweet Nana, Dinah Walsh. The middle of the track is No Explaining, who kicks in. Baltimore Belle, followed by Desert Sage. Shared Account well back, 1 furlong left to go. No Explaining's in front. No Explaining, Dinah Walsh. Desert Sage on the outside with a last-ditch effort. No Explaining holding. No Explaining wins at a length, and a photo for second. Desert Sage and Dinah Walsh in that photo, and Shared Account or Baltimore Belle. And they're off in the SCHAEFER. Going for the lead, Our Dark Knight and Coliseo. Saratoga Red joins them outside, and Researcher, as a part, had to steady there early in the opening furlong, and last is Ichabod Craning into the first turn run. Ichabod Crane's about 7 lengths off the pace of Coliseo. Coliseo now trying to slow it up, 7/8 to go from a tight Researcher second, Saratoga Red. Our Dark Knight is in fourth. Now, here's a part on the outside. A part ranging up wide within 2.5 lengths of lead as they bunch up. The pace is slow. Last is Ichabod Crane. 24-1 was the opening quarter. And so Coliseo's ahead in front from Saratoga Red. And a tugging Researcher tight inside third. A part is now racing in the clear, just a couple lengths from the front. And back second last position is Our Dark Knight. And last is Ichabod Crane on the inside. Ichabod Crane ground saving though, and only 5 lengths in the front. 48-4 was the half mile. They have a half mile left to go. John Velasquez doling out the fractions there on Coliseo into the far turn from Saratoga Saratoga Red and apart. Researcher and Ichabod Crane and our Dark Knight still only packed up 5 lengths first to last, 3/8 to go. They're going to sprint home now. And so Coliseo tries to pour it on. Coliseo, Saratoga Red apart, extreme outside. Researcher is next. Our Dark Knight and Ichabod Crane are in the back of the pack, and they make the turn for home here at Pimlico. And it's Coliseo hanging on to the lead. Apart quickens up toward the outside now. And so Apart in Coliseo now separating by 3 from a wall of horses vying along there for third. But it's turning into a battle in the final furlong. A battle of will between Apart and Coliseo. Apart's got ahead in front as they approach the line. Apart and Garrett Gomez to do it. Apart's won it. Apart by a neck from Coliseo. And third was Ichabod Crane. Researcher was fourth. In and off in the Dixie. Barishnikov, Lonely Whistle, 8 to Fast to Catch down to the inside. And here's Pocket Patch racing forwardly, and Bim Bam from the outside gate, and Slew's Answer and Patio Prado is last in the early going here. So the leader is Barishnikov, setting the tempo in the Jägermeister Dixie Stakes. Barishnikov leads at 3/4 of a length from Pocket Patch in second. Lonely Whistle and 8 to Fast to Catch is in mid-pack. Then Bim Bam and Ground Saving Slew's Answer and Patio Prado. The favorite is last in some 9 lengths off a 24-3 opening quarter. As Barishnikov and Julian Leperoux leading at 3/4 of a length from a tugging Pocket Patch in second. Lonely Whistle is third. 8 to Fast to Catch is 5 off the front in fourth. Then Slew's Answer and Bim Bam and Patio Prado's now given the cue from the back of the pack. Has 9 to close in after a half and 49 seconds flat on this good turf here at Pimlico. It's Barishnikov still there. 3/4 from Pocket Patch and Lonely Whistle. Then 8 to Fast to Catch. Another 2 off the inside is Slew's Answer. Patio Prado has 1 horse beaten. That is Bim Bam trailing into the far turn. Patio Prado still 8 from the front. 3 furlongs from home. Barishnikov a length from Pocket Patch. Virtually no change here. Lonely Whistle still third. 8 to Fast to Catch. Now Patio Prado is set down wide for the final 1/4 of a mile, and they make the turn for home. Barishnikov, Pocket Patch, Patio Prado out toward the center of the course, shifting in a lane or two, but coming on the run now. Patio Prado has 4 lengths to make up with a furlong and a half to go. Barishnikov is reaching 1 furlong on from the line. Patio Prado coming on the outside. Patio Prado overpowering Barishnikov, and it's Patio Prado and Kent DeSorbo. Patio Prado in the Grade 2 Dixie. A length and a half from Barishnikov. Bim Bam was third, and Pocket Patch. And they're off and running in the 136th Preakness. Animal Kingdoms to the back of the pack early, along with Dialed In, who may have been in a squeeze play just a tad early on. On the inside is Flashpoint at the front and Shackelford, so the 2 speeds hook up, and Midnight Interlude is third. And on the inside, Dance City's in the 2-path now. Astrology down to the fence as they move into the first turn here at Pimlico. About 6 lengths off the lead there, we have Concealed Identity. Norman Esbjornson is next. Mucho Macho Man is some 8 lengths off the lead. Isn't He Perfect? Followed by Mr. Commons. And to the back of the pack, King Kanji is racing about 4th to last position. Then Sway Away Animal Kingdom and Dialed In, a 2nd to last in last position now. And there's some 17 lengths off a 22-3 opening quarter and a 46-4 half mile. So the pace solid out there with 5 furlongs furlongs left to go. And it's Flashpoint Shackleford second, Midnight Interlude. Astrology down to the inside is next. Then Dance City and Norman Asbjornsen is next. Mr. Commons on the inside. Working forward is King Konji, who's only about 5 lengths off the lead. Mucho Macho Man is 6 to close in into the far turn run. Followed by, next in line on the outside of that, comes Concealed Identity with 3 furlongs left to go. Shackleford, Flashpoint, then to the outside, Dance City. Here's Astrology looming, Midnight Interlude. Mr. Commons is next. King Kanji looking to weave through in between horses at the top of the stretch. Animal Kingdom's in about the 6th path and beginning to close relentlessly on the far outside. Shackleford has the lead from Astrology, a length of furlong out. Animal Kingdom on the outside begins to roar home. Animal Kingdom, but Shackleford's got the lead. Shackleford, Animal Kingdom reaching on the outside. Shackleford has done it. Jesus Castellano half from Animal Kingdom. Astrology was third, Dialed In, and Dance City.